Hey y'all, this is Matt, and today I'm gonna talk about my dating history and actually dating somebody that you have genuine feelings for and you genuinely love, and not being pressured to date somebody that you don't even like physically and also emotionally. So, uh, let's talk about my previous dating history in high school. My first, high school girlfriend. The thing is, she was below average when it comes to, appearances, but she was alright. The thing is, we had it started as a fling, a friends with benefits. We were just, kissing and whatever. Didn't make it official until people were asking us if we were dating and whatnot. So we had to make it official, saying that we were actually a couple. But then it was like the dating phase. I was like, because the reason why we even had our kisses and we were being physical wasn't because of our genuine attraction to each other. Me personally, it was because of substances. Let me just say, the devil's lettuce that made me infatuated with her. And after I stopped and cut it off, those love goggles that I had due to the devil's lettuce faded. So I started losing attraction to her, and I started distancing myself from her because I was like, damn, genuinely don't like her like that. And I feel bad being with her because I feel like I wasn't there emotionally and mentally there because I was thinking about other things like life and whatnot. And that's the reason why I was like, damn, I distanced myself from her. I think that's why she later on cheated because I didn't give her any love and affection or attention anymore because I was just mentally gone and she was just frustrated and thought that she was gonna hurt me. But crazy enough, I felt nothing. The time I saw her, because she was bisexual, I saw her having a hickey on her neck. It wasn't like a crazy reaction. I was like, wow. I had my homeboy tell me because they were in like the same class. He told me that, hey, she has a hickey on her neck, and I could see that. After I saw that, I was just like, wow. I just mentally checked out. I wasn't mad. I wasn't disappointed. I was just like, damn, that's crazy. I wasn't hurt emotionally because I wasn't like invested into her. I was more invested into my own things and the girls that I was talking to rather than her because yet again I didn't have genuinely genuine attraction towards her. It was due to a substance that made me dilute myself into thinking that this girl is the person that I actually love. So later on, we broke up. She started dating her girlfriend that she cheated on me with. And we were cool because there was no hostility or no animosity towards me and her. We were just cool. Then she started trying to get back with me because she felt like I think it was a year later she tried to get back with me, but I was just not having it because I wasn't I didn't like her. Like I saw her as a kind of like a nuisance, but not necessarily a nuisance. I saw her as a bad person because even though I didn't feel anything I just felt disgusted for some reason. Like because I don't like cheaters at all. Like being a cheater means that you yourself are too cowardly to break up with that person because I don't know why you feel like you wanna have this other thrill of cheating on somebody else and making them hurt, or you want to dip your toes into other dating market because you feel yourself as insecure. It's not, because being a cheater is not about being confident in yourself. It means that you yourself are a disgusting human being who doesn't love themselves nor love anybody else. So she tried to get back with me. I kept on blocking, blocking every attempt that she tried to uh throw to me to get back together. I just ignored her and started, going to the other girls that were around me, just chilling and talking. No, not any, love or loving anything like that. It was just like natural friendship, just talking to the girls. I was feeling alright. Then there comes an instance where I actually saw a girl that I actually had a genuine attraction to. I kissed her, went on a date, actually loved it. And I was like, damn, this is what love's supposed to be. Because I actually dated somebody who was actually compatible with me. And yes, later on we broke up. It wasn't any hostility or anything. We just broke up because of, yet again, we're just moving in different places. She's gonna be far, like long distance relationship. 99% doesn't work out. So we just had to cut it off and move on. And yeah, that's the story that I did about, why I don't like cheaters. And also why you shouldn't be in a relationship with a person that doesn't even love themselves, who is a cheater. And also that, but I'm not done, because this time I'm gonna be talking about why some guys who are like me feel empty being in a relationship with somebody like that. I don't think, like, it's not even about you. I used to watch, red pill content and didn't take it seriously because it was, degrading women, disrespecting men's, emotions, because yes, men feel anger and whatever, but it wasn't like the red pill content back then in like the early 2000s wasn't about, empowering men. It was just about, hiding your feelings without, and then waiting until it explodes, because you kept on seeing these content bros or podcasters of the alpha male podcasting scene just being disrespectful against these OnlyFans women that they invited just to bash on them, and they promote their OnlyFans because they're just gonna get money and also paid because of they did a collab, because that's what it is, because of the fan bases are gonna go to their OnlyFans and just goon to the OnlyFans girls that they had on the podcast. And it wasn't actually teaching men how to actually effectively manage their feelings and emotions. It was just teaching them to bash other women and whatnot. And that was just wrong in so many levels, because that's not how you express your feelings to another person. So I left out of my heart, like I was just like heartbroken and whatever. Not heartbroken, I was just like, I didn't know how to feel. Even to this day, I just feel like it was just like a nothing burger of a relationship, because there was not any yeah, there wasn't any feelings towards there. I appreciate the experience, but I didn't genuinely like that person. And I think that's an example too of why there's some other people who are going through what I'm feeling, but they aren't breaking the relationship or whatever, just because they want to have something. Because I think it's because most of the people, they feel lonely. Like, I understand we're going through a era where everybody wants to have a significant other because they want to escape the loneliness epidemic that we have as this generation. Because now people are going to AI resources or AI websites and platforms to date AI because they feel lonely as hell. which is bad because you're missing the physical aspect of that, and you need to have like a face to face with that person. Get your heart broken, it's fine. You gotta move on, it's fine, okay. But there's also another section where they actually date a physical person, but they're doing it in the wrong manner, just like every other generation previously. Because please don't date somebody that you don't genuinely love or you see a future with, because there's a lot of people who date like a person that they genuinely have a lust over rather than they actually love and admire. Because I think it's not actually taught effectively in school, because it was also, it's still a problem for the older generation, like the Gen X's, millennials, Gen Z's, and whatever. And I think it's forever gonna continue because that's the problem. People are not being taught how to effectively show their love and express themselves from the inside, because there's a lot, and I mean a lot of people who are broken like emotionally because they share their energy with somebody that corrupts them, and now they're gonna be corrupting anybody else because they haven't healed properly. And I think that's the problem. People who are empty inside and they feel like they want to go feel that emptiness because they're lonely, they're not truly solving the problem or fixing anything, because they have to first look within themselves and actually fix the problems that they have. And up until then, I think it's not gonna work out. But I hope that this video actually helped people who were either cheated on, lonely, or just empty inside because they feel nothing of love, or they dated the wrong person and that shit, derailed their feelings. But hey, it's Matt. Hope for another video either tomorrow, the next day, or anyway. See y'all. Peace.